Hi Virgo, welcome to your October 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Virgo, thank you so much for being patient as I get these videos out. I don't know if you guys noticed or noticed other creators been complaining about YouTube, but YouTube's been a complete shit show. I mean, they're holding back like thousands of views, real-time views, adding comments and then removing them, and you know, it's just been a shit show. I think it has to do with the new beta release they did or something with their server, but as I'm working through these kinks and trying to get situated with all the changes that are happening and reaching out, I do appreciate you guys. You guys have been very patient, so thank you. I do want to say, Virgo, I am doing a giveaway for the Casanova Tarot deck. This is the deck that I'll be using for this reading, so if you're interested in winning a deck, please go ahead and check the description box. It'll be right under the extended reading link. So let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Virgo. This isn't going to resonate with every Virgo. The messages I provide in these readings are the ones that need to be heard the most. That's how I set the intention. So if this doesn't resonate with you, Virgo, I suggest checking your Rising, Moon, and Venus signs, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Just please keep in mind I'm picking up on cross watcher and Virgo energy. Should Virgo or cross watcher feel like a scenario should be reversed or flipped, please feel free to do that. You're more than welcome to do that, as energy is fluid. And we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. You know, when I'm saying masculines or feminines, I'm not referring to sex or gender, I'm referring to the energy. If anything is sex or gender specific that comes up during this reading, I will let you know. Alright Virgo, let's get started. Virgo, I do want to say, I was really getting into your energy, or the energy of a few of you that I was picking up on. And there's a couple of messages I already received, like right off the bat. Something about, I'm hearing a waiting. There's a waiting going on. And there's like different groups of waiting I'm picking up on. Some of you are waiting for someone to return, or then maybe they're waiting for you to return, Virgo. That's not all of you. Others of you, I feel like you're waiting on an elevation of a relationship. Like some of you have been really interested in someone, and now it's like the waiting game, seeing where it's going to kind of go from here. There's definitely mutual interest, but I just feel like there's some sort of standstill, and I do feel like that's divine timing that's at play, okay? For some of you that are wondering. But I feel like a lot of you are feeling something's going to come up. Like you're feeling like something big, something that's going to give you a lot of clarity, a revelation almost into the situation of why things haven't been escalating, or what has been. Some of you, maybe something's been hidden, like some hidden feelings for you, Virgo. Whatever the case is, I do pick up on this thing of someone knows something is coming. And what I heard is the 8th. So to me, when I asked further what that meant, October 8th could be a significant date, but then I also heard November 8th and December 8th. So again, I don't, depending on where you are energetically, something may happen for you guys. Again, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but that is a message that someone needed to hear. Lastly, I know I got a lot of messages for my Virgos. I did see the Virgin Mary very strongly. You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be Catholic in order to resonate with that, but I do feel like there's a lot of forgiveness around something for some of you Virgos. I feel like you made peace with the situation. Something about forgiveness, whether it's with yourself, Virgo, or with someone else. This is really a time for you that I feel like you're just letting go of whatever was holding resentment towards, and just realizing things happen for a reason, to grow us, mature us, elevate us. And by accepting that, you're really learning that by helping yourself, you're forgiving. But let's get started in the reading. Those were all messages that Spirit really wanted me to make clear to some of you guys, okay? Alright. Angels, spirits, and guides. What is the situation in Virgo's life in regards to love at this time? What is the situation What's really at the root of everything for Virgo? Playfulness. Okay, Virgo. So, what I'm really feeling from this energy, I do believe it was either Sagittarius or Aries. I'm not really sure. One of the two got this card as well, I believe. So if you're involved with the Sagittarius or have any of that in your chart or in Aries, I would go ahead and check that out. I forget which one was. But I do feel like, again, there's some sort of an involvement of lightheartedness. But I'm feeling like it was a release for some of you. Like either you released a karmic, you released a tie, an energetic bond to someone, and because you released that, or released some sort of resentment, or something that has been blocking you from really feeling the burden off of your shoulders, I'm getting for some of you, regarding a certain connection. Again, you guys can notice I'm having a hard time speaking, so I feel like either you, Virgo, or someone you're involved with is having a hard time expressing how they feel about you or how they feel about the connection. But once that is communicated between the two of you, there's going to be a lightness in their connection. Whether really, again, it's like you guys finally let go of a karmic cord or a karmic relationship that was no longer serving you, where now it's just like you're in this light, or you just discuss something with someone that really needs to be said, and it just brings this lightness into the connection that you currently have. But I feel like during this time, you guys are going to really be involving yourself in going out there, meeting new people, going on fun dates. I don't know why I heard mini golfing. That may resonate with someone out there. Or just going to concerts. Maybe there's a concert you guys are planned and maybe thinking of inviting someone to. I'm hearing venues too. I don't know if there's like plays or movies you guys are planning on seeing, but I really feel like whatever was released has really, really provided this light that you guys have been waiting for so long in regards to someone and just in love in general. So this is really, really a beautiful energy I'm getting from that. Let's see. Angel, spirits, and guides, please provide the cards that will provide further information for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm also hearing that some of you guys are finally opening up and becoming vulnerable with someone. Kind of letting your... I'm getting the sense of some of you have been so cautious towards someone because, again, there's been some hurt in the past that maybe has prevented you from really opening up and being vulnerable. But I feel like, Virgo, you're taking the chance to open up and to be vulnerable and to feel young again. That kind of energy of just taking that chance, almost like the Fool I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Just really going out there and making yourself open to receive. Please provide a card for Virgo. There we go. Yep. Yeah, Virgo. So I'm getting a lot of pentacle energies here. This could be someone that you are working with, a coworker. But really what I'm getting is that there's an energy here of before a decision being made to a few things. Whether to release something that was holding you back. Again, whether that was memories from the past that really hurt you, but you finally, I am getting a lot of sense of healing and letting go and surrendering to the divine, just being like, okay, if this is meant to be, then it will happen for me. I'm no longer going to put myself in this repeating cycle of, wondering, hoping, wishing. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And for in the background, I feel like for some other people, it's like, or for some other Virgos, it's kind of like, almost as if someone outside of you, Virgo, is contemplating something here. Whether to really speak their truth to you, I feel a lot of, to really put more effort than they may have not have been in the past. Or just, again, I'm seeing like a lot of you, for a while, you were just withdrawn. You were just, especially in Virgo season, there is a lot for a lot of people about healing, about going in, about observing, analyzing, and seeing what needs to be changed in order for that light to come about again. So I feel like for some of you are in that energy where it's like, okay, is it time for me now to open myself up, to get out of this hermit mode, to get out of this uncertainty if I'm ready yet, if I'm ready to really put myself out there, if I'm really ready to put myself out there to someone who may be waiting on my response, or vice versa, Virgo. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo in the background energy? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo? Yeah, again, waiting, contemplating, analyzing, really looking at what seeds you planted and seeing where to go from there. You're starting to see things come about. You're starting to see, you know, it could be people may be returning, or people may be asking you out. People may be inviting you to things. Again, concerts, bars, just trying to get you out, and you're still like, okay, I really want to put these seeds that I planted to good use. I don't want the fruit of my labor to go to waste. Am I really ready to put myself out there again for a lot of you? This was in the background, working your way up to this. Really just, I'm also feeling like, again, that energy of you may be guessing like, okay, I feel something happening, I feel something coming towards me, but because it hasn't happened yet, is it not going to? I feel like there's a lot of waiting, again, whether it's waiting to put yourself out there, Virgo, or you're waiting for, I'm hearing reconciliation for some of you. I'm hearing like a new love coming into your life, or just straight up closure for some of you from someone. And it's kind of putting you in this confused energy of not really sure how much longer you should wait, or if it will ever happen. Okay, but that's for some. But you get your Virgo, with the sun crossing the situation right now, I do feel like that energy of indecision, of waiting, is passing for a lot of you. It was more so, I feel like, towards the end of September, in the month of September, really. Maybe the month of August, since I heard 8. Something that you were really releasing and letting go of, and really making that chance and making that risk to really go out there. And by doing that, it's providing you with so much happiness, so much joy. And some of you are still in this process, okay? You know, energy is different depending on the person in the situation, but I feel like you guys are moving towards the light. Again, with that playfulness energy, that light-hearted, you know what happened to me, for some of you, what happened to me sucked, what happened to me hurt, what happened to me, I really needed to withdraw from myself. But by accepting things happen for a reason, no matter how shitty they are, it always comes out into the light. There's always some understanding of why something had to happen that way. Some of you may be still in the process of figuring that out, but I don't feel like you'll be in that energy for long. I'm drawn to the person in the boat here. I do feel, again, like for some of you who are waiting on reconciliation or a closure, I do feel like that may be coming to you. I'm hearing 19, so something about October 19th as well. Maybe something relevant to you, or maybe the number 19 is something that confirms something for you. But also for a lot of you, it's moving towards the light. I feel like some of you went through the dark night of the soul because of a certain betrayal, or because of, I don't know why, there's nothing really in these cards that say ghosting, but some of you may have been ghosted. which has left you in a bit of a constraint. But you're breaking free, Virgo. You're breaking free and going towards your happiness. And for some of you, by doing that, it's letting someone who is going to provide you with all the happiness you need and want and yearn for into your life. Virgo, I really do feel like there's so much around you, so much that people are trying, like even your friends or your family members are trying to bring about towards you, opportunities. And I do feel like if you are being invited to go do certain things and you're kind of iffy about it, I say go for it. I feel like whether you'll meet someone during that event or it will just put you in that energy of a higher vibration to where good will come to you, I think it's your time to shine, Virgo. It's time to leave past any of the bullshit you went through. Of course, hold it in your heart for the value of, if that didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be where I am today, stronger, wiser. And because of that, I will know and see the energy of others that may have tried to do the same to me. I feel like a lot of you need to hear that. Okay? What you see, Virgo, what's crowning you, what's in your consciousness is the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you are just working on finally establishing that foundation that's going to lead you to long-term fulfillment, long-term commitment. Again, I feel like some of you are waiting for someone to finally commit to you in a way that's going to be long-term, that's going to be stable. It's not going to be in and out. It's not going to be wishy-washy. And I do feel like once that person accepts this opportunity with you, Virgo, or accepts that they're ready to grow this empire, I'm hearing almost as if, and it doesn't have to be like, a literal business empire. It could definitely be for some of you. Again, it could be someone you're working with, but what I'm really feeling like is that the empire of a family, a commitment, a marriage, children, grandchildren, legacy. I feel like, I don't know, for some of you I'm getting this energy almost as if there's someone in your, there's someone that your family really likes, as if, your family's always like, oh, whatever happened to this person? I miss seeing them around or something. People in your family really, really favor someone that you were involved with in the past or maybe involved with currently. And I feel like that's confirmation for some of you that that may be the person, but again, that's only if it resonates in your heart and in your gut. If that message isn't for you, it's not for you. But I feel like also for some of you, whatever you're waiting for is really going to surprise you. You may have never thought this person was going to reach out. You maybe never thought that this person was going to commit. But what they see with you, Virgo, is the Ten of Pentacles. They see you as someone who's loyal, someone who's really going to put in the work in to make whatever this connection is to really have the fruits of labor. And it's not just a little basket of a couple peaches. It's going to be like a cornucopia, I'm hearing. A cornucopia of abundance. I'm also getting an energy that some of you are thinking of moving. Maybe you guys are trying to search for a new house. Maybe you're moving in with someone. And that's like the elevation of this, and it's making you really excited, really happy. And I'm also hearing real estate. So I don't know if you're in real estate. Maybe the person you're connected with is in real estate. But really, Virgo, the only thing you're focusing on is your happiness. And how people in your life, whether they're romantically connected or not, is going to help you move towards that happiness. And it's beautiful. What's rooting this? The Five of Swords. So what I'm really understanding from this, Virgo, is that from whatever happened in the past, from whatever you may be even experiencing right now with someone, some conflict, some mental turmoil that's going on, some obstacles or challenges, I feel again, even though this is at the root of the reading, This is what's inspiring you to push you forward. From the pain of going through this conflict, from the pain of, I'm getting some of you may have dealt with someone that had a lot of ego, a lot of pride. They almost had too much pride to really admit their feelings to you, or really had too much pride to adjust themselves to make a relationship work. Some of you may have dealt with a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. But again, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I feel like with this being at the root of it, you are using whatever mental conflict that sprouted from those situations in the past to really inspire you to grow past it. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk, you know, you planted that seed and it just shoots up from the ground, from the mud of dealing with this, whatever it was for you. And it's going to take you higher than you may have even, you're maybe even underestimating how much you are growing, Virgo, and how much this connection, and whether it's someone from the past or someone new coming into your life, it's either or for some of you, it's really going to grow into something I don't think you guys even realize can happen. Almost like too good to be true. I do want to clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords at the root of this? Can you provide me some insight, Spirit, into why? The world, again, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. A completion of still involving yourself with people like this. This woman's looking back at this like, okay, maybe before I let certain people have the power to take away my happiness, I let certain people have the power to take away my mental peace. But no more, that's a closed chapter in my life. I'm no longer letting that affect me, and I'm rising above it. That's exactly what the world is. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. You could have that somewhere in your chart. But again, these conflicts are elevating you to the Ten of Pentacles. It's beautiful. I'm also getting maybe someone from the past you may have been dealing with, or you could be dealing with currently. Maybe culturally different from you, religiously different from you, I'm hearing. Could be from different parts of the world than you are, or just have like completely different viewpoints on things. So again, if that's a message for someone. In the recent past, Virgo, you put a lot of work into yourself. I'm really getting the most from this card and feeling the most from this. I feel like almost that for a while some of you were down, right? Going through the dark night of the soul because of a certain person or because of a certain situation in regards to love. But you almost gave yourself that self-talk, like, you know what? We can get through this. You and I, which is like your higher self and your ego. Whatever happens, we can leave in the past. The future is a blank canvas that what we can make it. So let's put that work in to make sure it's the most beautiful painting that we can make for ourselves, is really what I'm feeling from this. Others of you, I'm getting an energy of someone wanting to work on a certain situation with you, or maybe you making that proposal to someone else, like, look, you know, we went through this, how can we make this better? I'm feeling that energy strongly. Again, I am getting a lot of you, this may have been someone you work with. So take what resonates with that. In the future, we have the Two of Wands. You're making the decision, Virgo, in the near future. Again, it's whether you're accepting someone's offer or whether it's you're accepting to move forward and to not look back. Not look back at what kept you down for so long. Not looking back at what was holding you back, I'm getting. Again, some of you were definitely dealing with someone who just wanted things their way or just wasn't, just argumentative. and you're leaving that in the past. I'm hearing zebra print. I don't know why zebra print may be resonating with you for some, like you have like furniture that's zebra print. Something in your car maybe, I'm not sure about that. Or even clothing that you wear. You have like a specific article of clothing that's zebra print. Or maybe your underwear, I don't know. But I do feel like you're moving towards what you want. Leaving the past in the past and moving ahead with passion, with strength, with integrity. It's like eyes on the prize is what I'm hearing. And that's your happiness, Virgo. And you're only going to accept an offer that is going to serve that happiness you're looking for in your life. You, Virgo, again, this is how I feel. A lot of you are finally opening up to giving and receiving love. To, you know, you're right now the King of Cups. You could have water somewhere in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or someone seeing you as someone that's really ready. Again, I'm just hearing opening up. Opening your heart. But you're very emotionally in control now. You're not going to let... You see the importance of emotions, but you're not going to let that overrule the decisions you have to make, the people you may need to choose, or the actions that you're going to take forward. I'm almost getting an energy of emotional balance that you are now at that may have not been before. Again, due to certain factors or certain people. But by opening yourself up, by only focusing on your own happiness, it's really gained an emotional clarity within you. It's almost as if, it's like almost Virgo, you're sitting here, the cup's right there, and you're like, you know what? For those who want to be a part of my life, who's going to serve that happiness, the cup is here. I'm ready to give that cup. But you're deciding who you're giving that cup of love to. And if they're worth, maybe not so much worth, but if they will serve your mental and emotional peace that you've worked hard to achieve and where you are at this time. So the energy surrounding you, Virgo, the Eight of Swords, someone's worried. I feel like I'm getting an energy that someone's worried you're not going to choose them, that you're not going to accept their offer, or that, you know, maybe they're waiting for you, Virgo. I'm getting for some of you. They're waiting for you to open up. They're waiting for you to be ready to receive, but for some reason they feel like, I'm almost getting a sense of they're overthinking the situation with you, Virgo. Some of them may have come down with this, like a cold, a flu recently. They may have had a medical diagnosis, which I'm so sorry if that's the case. Which may be worrying them, which may be, you know, for some of you, the part of this whole divine timing I feel like is at play. Their recovery physically, for some, again, not all. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords. Ooh, sorry. That shook the camera. Why is the Eight of Swords here? For the surrounding energy, for the outside energy in regards to Virgo and love. I'm hearing a trial. I don't know if someone is part of a court case, a divorce, someone's being sued, and that's what's on their mind currently. Yeah, they're going through a lot right now, Virgo. So there's a couple things I'm getting from here. If there's the situations I described before, like a physical illness or some court case that's been burdening them, that they've been having to work through. Others of you, I feel like this is almost self-sabotage I'm hearing. Almost as if, you know, sorry Virgo, my camera died. Sorry if I did not get the chance to rewatch this to see where I left off, but what I was really feeling from this overall is that someone's self-sabotage is burdening them. whether they refuse to move forward out of their insecurities, their worries that by approaching you, they're only fearing the outcome more so than anything. But really what I'm also receiving from this energy is that for some of you that was involved with a karmic connection, or someone that really did you dirty, betrayed you, for a while you were sitting in this energy of fear, hurt, inability to move forward that was burdening you. But when you decided to let that energy go, again, to walk towards the light, it's almost as if now the karmic lesson for them is to learn what you had to go through. And that's what, by the, whatever it's, their own guilt for what they may have done to you, or whether it was, really sitting with what they may have done. Again, if that's not the case, then it's really just this inability to get out of this own mental prison of insecurity, uncertainty, self-sabotage is just what I keep on hearing over and over and over again. This person may be really good at self-sabotage in a way where they just talk themselves out of doing things that they have to do, which just adds more burden to their plate. Your highest hopes, or the highest hopes of this situation, is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, some of you are definitely waiting on an offer to approach you. Something that, again, is not just going to be a declaration of love, because you already feel that. It's not just going to be clarity, because you already have clarity. And it's not going to be passionate, because you already know that they are sexually attracted to you. It's something of long term. It's something stable. It's something that will bring no uncertainty, that will provide stability in your life. I almost feel like an energy of some of you are waiting on a proposal, even like a marriage proposal, or you're thinking of proposing to someone at this time, and that, congratulations if that's the case. Others of you, it's just a new start. Again, just whatever karmic connection you cut off, you're hoping for a new beginning that will be a lot more stable for you again, that will provide a lot more value in love than may have whoever did in the past wasn't able to provide you. I'm almost hearing like an energy block, Virgo, that again, I hear a lot of you are already had that energy block removed, but some of you are really hoping to maintain it, to never have that be infringed on you in your life again. So this is interesting. Deepest fears of this connection is the Star. Some of you guys could have been dealing with an Aquarius or someone with Aquarius in their chart, but that doesn't have to be the case. What I feel like is that for some of you, you feel that more healing needs to be done. Again, a lot of you went through that dark night of the soul. And a lot of you, I do feel like you released whatever needed to be released. People, energies, connections, cords, whatever it is. But I feel like some of you are worried if there's still so much more you need to do before this real energy block can be truly lifted. Like as if there's still some fragments you may feel that still need to be addressed. Others of you, I feel like this is whoever you let go. For some of you that resonated with that scenario, is still having faith in being with you. And it's like you just really want that cord to be cut. You're so over it. You're so done for some of you. And you just want to cut that notion of, like I'm hearing like almost like Queen of Swords type of vibe of really making it clear for that person who just did not serve you that there should be no faith. It's done. Thank you for teaching me the lessons I needed to learn. Thank you for, I don't know, but really there's no more faith in this situation. Some of you, I'm even getting this energy of you're worried about holding faith through this. For some of you that are still transitioning into that playfulness energy of letting go and letting God, don't fear it. Virgo, don't fear your I'm hearing like your endurance of faith. You will always have that. You will always be in the light. Even if you feel like you're in the dark, the light is within you, okay, Virgo? I kind of want to clarify that just to get more information. Why is the star in the deepest spheres? Yeah, exactly what I was saying for some of you. Someone you're fearing that is going to try to come back with that hope that things can start up again. Yeah, for some of you, that's definitely the fear of it all. Still having that hope that something can be made out of something that's already been dealt with. For a lot of you, I do want one more card. Please clarify the star. You could have been dealing with a water sign in the past, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Please provide another card for the star card. And Virgo spread for their deepest fears or fears in their relationship and the connection that they have. Yeah. So again, oh my god, and I said the Queen of Swords, and there she is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I just feel like for some of you still working on that faith that's within you, holding that faith, putting a lot of work still into the light that you still are achieving, holding on to that faith. But others of you with that, when I said that Queen of Swords energy, just cutting out the illusions for other people thinking that they can start something again that will not serve you. Period. Some of you could have air in your chart. You could be a Virgo, Libra, Cusper, or have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini somewhere in your chart. But really I'm seeing like cutting out the illusions, the fantasies as well. Some of you may resonate with that. Alright, Virgo, for the likely outcome for you in love for October, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. If you're interested in joining me on Vimeo to see the likely outcome and any advice for you during this time, go ahead and check the description box and you'll see the link to Vimeo there. Before we go, I will pull a card. For some of you may be thinking of someone right now and how they feel about you, what their energy is towards you, and see what that is before we head out. So whoever Virgo's thinking about at this time, what is their energy towards them? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, I'm hearing you're finally free. I don't know what that will mean to some of you, but you're finally free, Virgo. You can now conquer whatever you want to. You can move towards whatever you've been wanting to move towards. You're free now. Alright, some of you needed to hear that. Oh, you got two. What? Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, freeing yourself, but Virgo, some of you could have been married to this person, and that's maybe why the court kind of brought up, like you're getting a divorce with this person that you're finally letting go of, that you see that the marriage isn't working. Others of you, I'm kind of getting the sense of, again, for some of you that I was saying, where you finally freed yourself from the dark night of the soul, from that painful experience that maybe you've been holding on to for too long. You're freeing yourself from that, and it's leading you to the person that you may marry. And they see that. Others of you, they see that this is someone that's coming towards you, that you're finally ready to accept and receive love. Again, some of you, they may propose to you, or you may be planning on proposing to someone. But with this wedding and like the Ten of Pentacles here, someone's really seeing you as marriage material now that you're in this lighter energy, this freedom. They see you in this whole new energy of being ready to be involved with you for long term again. Committed. Alright? Alright, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. I really hope you join me over there. If not, I love you guys so much. If this resonated with you, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in winning the deck I used for this reading, the Casanova Tarot, go ahead and check the description box. I love you, Virgo. Take care.